Fortune8 Global Limited was first registered in the British Virgin Islands as Fortune8 Global Limited in October 10, 2014. Fortune8 products include precious metals, particularly silver, gold, and platinum. We also market high-value collector's item coins. We currently purchase our precious metals and coins from Gold Call International, a company duly recognized and authorized by the Philippine government to trade in gold goods. We also have partnered with iRemit, another government-authorized institution specifically for remitting funds to people all over the world. We use iRemit to pay our partners the amount due to them through our partnership. Fortune8 Global Limited is also registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission in the Philippines and has its main office in Unit 1617 AIC Burgundy Empire Tower, ADB Avenue, Ortigas Center. We want to make it clear that Fortune8 Global Limited is not an investment company. We are engaged in buying, selling, and marketing precious metals and finished jewelries through cash payments or through layaway plans. To start our partnership, all you need to do is put a down payment on the 60 grams worth of jewelries you are purchasing. And after you do, here are some of the tokens you will receive for putting a down payment down. With a down payment of just $550, wouldn't you be happy to know that you can make up to $19,200? That is a whopping 3,500% return. But that's not all. That income is consistent, not just one time. Wait a second, you must be thinking, this must be another scam or a get-rich-quick scheme, some form of money game perhaps. But what if I can show you that it is for real and totally legitimate? Wouldn't you want to know more? How? Well, that is simple. Through this ingeniously revolutionary, totally extraordinary, fast, easy, and most importantly, proven business system called MODX, which stands for Modified Matrix. Now, there are 4 phases in the MODX business system, and they are the silver phase, the gold phase, the platinum phase, and the diamond phase. Each phase has 2 funnels, and each funnel has designated number of slots that need to be occupied. Once all slots are properly filled, then the person or persons in the number 1 positions or slot moves on to the next funnel. The slots in the silver phase can be filled in 2 ways. The first is through auto placement, and the second is manually. Now, each time a person moves on from one funnel to another, he or she earns from the personal and global sales of our jewelry products. Each partner's earnings can be viewed and withdrawn through their personal back office. Now, since there are 8 funnels, each person collects income 8 separate times. And on the 8th time they move on, the company gives them the jewelry which they have now fully paid for through the layaway purchase program. What happens next is they go back to the top and start all over again, collecting again and again and again as they move on from one funnel to another. The golden question on every business person's mind is, how long or how fast do I move from one funnel to another? Well, the golden answer is, it depends. The speed of moving on is directly dependent on how much gold is being sold by each of the partners. The more and the quicker the partners sell gold, jewelries, the faster everyone gets to move on from one funnel to another, and the quicker everyone gets to collect their income from the sales of our jewelry. What is the difference between auto placement and manual when filling the slots in the silver phase? Well, auto placement is where the system automatically places the next person who purchases jewelry in the next available slot, and the slots are filled from right to left, from bottom to top. That means if you purchase first, you will most likely move on first. Manual option, on the other hand, is where if you have a large group of friends that you believe will want to do jewelry business through Fortune8 Global with you, then the company allows you to strategically place them in a manner that will fast track your moving on from funnel 1 and funnel 2 of the silver phase onto the other phases. But both options have their pros and cons, mind you. They will not be discussed in this presentation, but for an in-depth discussion on these, please feel free to approach the person who invited you or visit our office in Unit 1617 AIC Burgundy Empire Tower in Ortigas Center. Here's a closer look at how the slots in the funnels are filled and how you move on to the next funnel when you collect your earnings. You come into the slot 1 of your group, then those you invite or those the company auto places in your group fills your slots. And once you've reached a full funnel, you move on to the next funnel and collect your earnings. Now, every 4 people that join your growing funnel, a team member or partner has the chance to join you. The more people who join your funnel, the faster you move from one funnel to another, earning more dollars from group or global sales of jewelry. Isn't that just fantastic? There you have it. This process continues to facilitate you to move on from one phase to another. When the slots in your funnel is filled by group members following you, you then move on and collect money as you move on. Here is the total income you will receive for each of the phases and its totality. Phase 1, silver phase, you can make up to $1,950. For phase 2 or the gold phase, you can make up to $3,900. For phase 3 or the platinum phase, you can make up to $3,900. And for phase 4, the diamond phase, you can make up to $9,450, bringing the total to $19,200. And that is how you make income through Fortune8 Global Limited and jewelry sales. Now, you have seen through this short presentation what Fortune8 Global is all about. The question is, what are you going to do? Are you going to wait and allow others to make money through jewelry sales first? Or are you going to take the opportunity and position yourself and start inviting just 2 friends to do the same? Whatever your decision is, Fortune8 Global wishes you the best, and we want to remind you that happiness is a choice.